Have you spent 6 months or longer in therapy and not gotten any results? Then this video is for you. Hello, my name is Meena Puri. I'm from Ayurvedic Healing Center. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to unpack for you why therapy has not helped you so far, and what are the 2 or 3 main things that you can begin to shift in order to shift your experiences. Okay, so you go in the session, you like going to the therapy session, you feel heard, you feel validated, you feel acknowledged, you feel witnessed, you feel better. But day later or 2 days later, you get into the same argument, you feel the same way, you react the same way, nothing shifts. You go back to the session, you talk about what happened during that time in between sessions. Again, you get heard, you get validated, you come back out 2 days later, it's the same old story. So there's something happens when we continue to talk about the past repeatedly. Continue to talk about it repeatedly. That's kind of a redundant phrase, but nonetheless, we create what's called paralysis of analysis. And in this talk, in this analysis, what we continue to focus on is the other person. Why did he, why did she? We continue to focus on the other person in order to understand their behavior so we can digest their behavior. You're not going to be able to figure that out because we can't figure other people's behavior. And even if you can, so what? What are you going to do? Change other people's behavior? So smarter thing to do is to pay attention to what do you experience. I always feel I'm not heard. He talks over me. I always feel kind of marginalized or overlooked, not understood. Now we're getting somewhere. Have you felt this way before? Chances are you have. So now go back to where and with who have you felt this way before? With your siblings, with your parents, with your coworker. So it may be the same theme that's kind of it's running in your entire life, in all aspects of your life. Now, the work is to unpack why do you continue to feel this way? And that's where we do the deeper healing work. So you can unpack that and heal that from the root. But talking about the situation, the current reality over and over again in order to trying to understand the other person and figuring out if you said this or if you said it this way, it will change. It's a waste of your energy, your time. It's not going to change the current reality. Second reason, so I want to just add one more to the first point. The reason why it doesn't is because when we are thinking the similar kind of thoughts, it creates a feeling in the body. When you have that feeling of feeling bad, feeling less than, feeling like nobody cares about me, feeling isolated or marginalized, it creates the thought, it goes into the brain, the thought that, yeah, he did this again, she did this again. Why would you do that? Why would you hurt me this way? It creates the same feeling. So you are going in a loop. It feels like a different thought, but it isn't. It's not a different feeling either. So you're creating this thought, emotion pattern or loop that's very old and familiar for your psyche, for your body. And this is what I refer to as mental and emotional addiction. Because we're getting stimulated. We're feeling that heartache. We're feeling that rise of anger or frustration. we're feeling like we really want to get to the bottom of it and get the answer, but we keep circling the same thought pattern, we're not going to get any closer to the solution if we keep thinking more of the same thoughts. The reason is we have no contrast. You don't like your current reality. Well, what is it that you want? What would you like to feel instead? So many times you're like, well, I want somebody who hears me. I want somebody who acknowledges me. I want somebody who cares about me. I want to feel loved. It's all good. But we kind of leave it there. We need to go into the detail of it. We need to go all out, visualize, use the mind power to imagine and dream. What does it really feel like for you to have the relationship that you so deeply desire? Who is this person? How do you feel with this person? What do you say to one another? What are some of the things that you do? How does he make you feel? How do you make him feel? How are you with each other? What energetically, how are you with each other? What do you feel when you're with this person? Do you feel at ease? Do you feel loved? What does feeling loved look like? That's another whole new video I can do on that, because if we haven't experienced love, we don't know what it feels like. It feels foreign. So we can't even visualize it. But I want you to start, what is it that you really want? Never mind the current reality. What do you really want? You have repeated the current reality 1,000 times. Let's create a different experience. Let's create a contrast for the mind as to, I would like to have this, but instead I'm here. So now we have a clear path from where you are and where you want to be. Now we can actually get somewhere. In between is a deeper healing work that we have to do, right? So healing is a messy process, is not a magic wand, but we don't have to spend years and years and years in therapy. So when we create a contrast, we begin to see the blocks in the path from A to B. But where are those blocks coming from? Naturally, we're going to untangle, unravel, where do we come from, who are we, and all the way to our, our childhood and past lives and whatnot, and pick out those energetic patterns that continue to run year after year after year, lifetime after lifetime, and it's really to heal those patterns from the root. So that's a deeper healing work. So when we when we spend some energy in our vision, in our future vision, we can then take that and collapse time instead of endless therapy that does not go anywhere. It feels like it keeps you stimulated, the same heartache, the same argument, the same conversation, the same feeling, nothing changed. So if this resonates with you, let me know, put it in the comments below. I would love to know. And there is a video on the next video that you can watch. You think you have healed yourself, which I will add at the end of this video screen. And if you got something out of this video, let me know what you got out of it. Maybe you can share it with someone else who may benefit from it. So like, share, subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. And I will see you at the next video. Oh, I wanted to also mention that if you are interested in really collapsing time and having a very potent container of transformation, then I invite you to take a look at my upcoming retreat in Costa Rica in February 2026. I'll post a link below, and have yourself a wonderful day. I will see you at the next video. Take care.